Yo, Hendel here, Average Use Slowpitch. Today, we are bringing out the Monsta Moonshot, and we've actually got the Monsta We the People. The reason you don't see me holding it here is I messed this one up here a little bit, and we're doing the intro after we've swung them, just because I forgot to do it beforehand. And as you'll see here at the end, we get the final compression. We had a buddy stop by after we got done swinging it. He wanted to take it over to League down the street, so we actually let him take it to League. So you're not going to see a final compression on that one, but these are both kinetic platforms, 4,000 handles, I believe, possibly 4,500. Either way, I'll tell you, not a big difference. Whatever the kinetics have been, head over to ehpathletics.com. That's where you'll find the Moonshot and the We the People. Those sound familiar. You saw us swing those probably about a week ago on video, maybe 2 weeks ago on the ASA models. Absolute gas. Kinetics, one of my favorite one pieces this year, so real excited to swing this. We've also got Cesar Jr. back, known as our cookie monster over here for pitching. He's been out of pocket a little bit. Daughter had fast pitch. His kid's a little older than mine, so I haven't got to that point where I have to really work my schedule around that yet, but glad to have him back out here. You also see we've got Keltner out here, our lefty. He's almost done with kind of training out here at the base we're stationed at, so we should have him for a few more reviews. But either way, we're gonna put some swings on both of these. We're back out here at Anthony Baseball Park. We've got 330 down, roughly 330 down left field line. I think maybe 320. Again, I'll look here shortly. 380 to center, and then 330 is slightly further down the right field line. Really no breeze today. We've had a little bit of occasional gusts blowing, bouncing between kind of the first base dugout, third base dugout, but nothing too crazy here. 52s first, followed by Pro-Ms. Then we'll come back like always, bring these guys in for final thoughts, final compression, and get you kind of an idea of what you should pick up on if this is the bat for you. All right, let's test our, I know what they're called, I think, okay. All right, let's go ahead and test our EHP exclusive Monsta We the People real quick. Again, this is that kinetic platform, one piece. Not that it makes a difference for the testing, but ours are 26 ounce models, and I do believe these are half ounce. I'd have to look on their website again, but either way, you'll see it on there if you go to order them. And as expected, just under 275, which is pretty normal for Monsta at this point. We've kind of come to see this with all their USSSA models, and luckily we've yet to have any of theirs have any sort of compression issues. And this one is the Moonshot. The names sound familiar. It's because we swung the same models for ASA. They were just two pieces, which makes them a little different. And honestly, on this one, we're at like 260, which is kind of nice to see. Maybe these ones will get hot a little bit faster while still holding. Either way, we'll start with 52s and then Pro-Ms, come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, we're gonna start with the Moonshot first. Again, we've got a 26 ounce, half ounce end load model here. When we swing the We the People, it's also 26 half ounce. Currently, we've got a very slight breeze. I'll see if you can see this. I know there's a little bit of a shadow right now. Our sun's gonna disappear in a second. But breeze is blowing basically a little in and towards third a little bit. So again, not really much of an assist there. You've seen it before on the camera. It's 320, if I remember correctly, down the line there. 330 here, 380 to center. We're gonna start with 52s. And then from there, we'll move over to Pro-Ms. We got the normal Razzo Pro-Ms in there, ZN Pro-Ms, and then we actually added a few of the Worth Gold Dot Pro-Ms just because Razzos were sold out and we were starting to run low, so we have some of those in there as well. But let's go ahead and see what these are all about. Kinetic platforms on both of them. If you want to grab them again, EHP Athletics, they're exclusives over there. Highly recommend. Some great paint jobs, and Jeff does a great job over there.
96 miles per hour.
As expected, as expected.
97 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour.
You know, feels easy to control, man. I like it, but I've always been pretty particular to the 12.5-inch barrels, man. You've always loved the anywhere from 12 to about 12.5. Yeah. 13 is usually the most. Not that I'm good enough to swing them, but they just feel good, you know.
84 miles per hour.
Nice little shot with the 52.
96 miles per hour.
Just jumping off.
89 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Gap.
Good five-man base.
Take out your
right
first
there.
5 warm-up swings, you're batting 1,000.
87 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, just the control, man. I mean, it feels
it's
good.
at like 260, 265. So I mean,
He still likes Louisville.
yeah.
Right.
90 miles per hour.
90 on a 52.
91 miles per hour.
Oh yeah. Top of the rocks, up on the road again. So that's all we need to see with the 52s. You kind of saw the swings there. We're gonna move on now to Pro-Ms, but as is normal, the Monstas absolutely obliterate the 52s, even on the USSSA side. You will see sometimes performance drop-offs, and we've talked about this before. As the compression comes down, the higher compression is usually better with 52s. But even with the Monstas, we've always seen them perform well with them. These are one of our top bats for 52s on the USSSA side, along with Louisville and D Marini are kind of usually my kind of big three for that so far. There's obviously other ones that work well, but from what we swung, those are the most consistent wise. So we're switching.
94 miles per hour.
Laser beam off the fence, all right.
90 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour.
Nice swing, Jimothy.
99 miles per hour.
Oh yeah. It's on a line. Hopefully the shadows aren't messing with it too much, but
Monsta
it's
always
jumping
has a
off
good
this barrel.
sound too, man.
You saw what?
Monsta always has a really good sound too, man.
90 miles per hour.
I can.
84 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
Good spot.
There's the sweet spot. Feeling great.
89 miles per hour.
Yeah,
Nice.
88 miles per hour.
Nice 88 knuckler.
102 miles
Yeah.
per hour. 75 miles per hour.
That was pretty good, man.
I mean, 75, you still
Yeah.
one hop the
Yeah,
fence.
sure hopped the fence right there, but hey, look, all in all, this Monsta feels really good, man. The control, the sweet spot, it's hard to beat, man. You don't really find a lot of forgiving 12.5-inch barrels out there, so.
Yeah, and we're expecting the We the People.
And then game ready, right? You take the wrapper off, you hit some 52s good. You know, if you guys are looking for something that's game ready and feels good, 12.5-inch barrel, those guys that prefer those, good option, man. Very
Yeah,
good
and we'll
option.
jump over to the We the People in a second. We're expecting to pretty much feel the same, so we'll see here in a second, but all right.
All right.
85 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
And slightly missed it. Middle of the rocks, easy. Like I said, the Moonshot, gas, you saw it with 52s, saw it Pro M's. Again, we're only at about 50 swings on it. The Monstas, you're talking 100, 150 swings typically is what you want to truly be game ready. But this one felt great regardless. Even the misses, 52s, 1 or 2 with the Pro M's, balls coming off good. We're gonna go ahead now, swap over to the We the People for everyone. And then after that, we'll come back, final compression, final thoughts. We'll get Keltner and Junior over here as well to kind of help wrap it up. And they give you their opinions. So you're not just listening to me talk about how much I like these bats. All right, We the People, again, 52s first, followed by Pro M's, 12.5-inch, half ounce, 26 is what we're using today. Again, I'm telling you, these paint jobs, I'll try to post it up on like I did with the ASAs, but kinetic tech, so they're just as good as the Kinetiks. And again, we'll talk about them more, I don't want to waste much time now, but
98 miles per hour.
these dang cell phone towers, I'm telling you, they screwed us up. But anyways, with these, all I'm saying is if you're a Kinetic fan, One Piece fan, whatever, get over to EHP before these sell out. There are not a lot of these, highly recommend. The nice part with Monsta is, you know all their bats can perform great, the same, all that kind of stuff. So find the Kinetic you like the best paint job on. And honestly, right now, it's got to be this Moonshot or this We the People. Or hit up Robert Diaz on Facebook. He's got a fight club. It's also really nice.
95 miles per hour.
Damn. Halfway up.
95 elevated. Just missed the street.
98 miles per hour.
I don't know what's out there right now messing with this thing, but that's unfortunate. We're going to have to move. Hopefully, yeah, I'm telling you, it's whatever that cell tower is right out there near the highway. But it doesn't matter. Good news is we get off the bat, that's all I really care about.
We could be at Doñana and it does it every 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, for Doñana, we can't even use the radar. It's the only annoying part about them.
86 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour.
101 the 52, thank you.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah, it feels real good, man.
Super consistent too.
81 miles per hour.
Yeah,
83 miles per hour.
perfect swing.
85 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour.
Yikes.
All right,
Wow.
we don't need any more 52s.
Huh?
Line drive off dead center. We're gonna switch to Pro-Ms now. Again, just like we did with the Moonshot, we're seeing the performance there. Obviously, as we break it, it's gonna get better, but you don't even need to get better. So you wanna maximize the performance on these, grab one for yourself, really break it in. I promise you, as these get near 250, they're stupid hot. Myself, and then you've seen I heard before, Anthony Acevedo, we play in a limited home run tournament up here in the mountains here. We swung a kinetic up there. It was a 25 ounce half ounce. That was down about 250, and it might be one of the hottest bats I've ever swung at that point. So let these kinetics, break them in. If you buy one of these, you're not looking for tantrum or bedlam kind of performance straight out of the wrapper. You're still getting a great sweet spot, good forgiveness, but break it in, and then that's where you're gonna see that top end, better than most bats on the market type of performance.
98 miles per hour.
She.
81 miles
Oh, that's
per hour.
launched.
There it
There's
is.
no way it doesn't go.
Right?
Yeah,
There we go, off the rocks.
halfway up the rocks.
All right, I think it's time for the Cookie Monster to go home. Guess I still haven't lost it yet.
85 miles per hour.
Nice.
It'd still be
piece.
P mode.
105
Damn.
miles per hour.
There's the cut shot I was looking for. And we got all bit of the 105 off of it. Woo.
84 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour.
It's flying off the
Yeah,
barrel.
it's ridiculous, bro. That.
Flying off the barrel. And again, for somebody who swung the kinetic a lot, it's definitely not broken in all the way, or even close to broken in.
94 miles per hour.
I would stop at 94, absolutely. When's the last time you hit 94? Ever?
86 miles per
Little
hour.
top spin, but it felt good off
86
the barrel.
knuckler, yeah.
Yeah, just a little top spin. But again, you know, as much forgiveness as this bat will give you, you know, I very seldomly hit 52s in the 85-mile-an-hour range, and I'm getting that consistently. So this is a good bat. Again, take the wrapper off. Don't need a lot of swings, and
102 miles per hour.
Seed.
that's a good spot. 5-man defense right there. That's the
98
one.
miles per hour.
Yeah.
Line drive over, left center, done. There you have it. You've seen the Moonshot, you've seen the We the People. They're both great with both balls. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead, let them sit while we go pick up these balls. Let them cool down just a little bit, come back, final compression. I'll get these guys on there and we'll talk about them a little bit with kind of the final thoughts. All right, we're gonna go ahead and test the Moonshot real quick. Again, EHP exclusive. You're not gonna see the We the People tested. We had a buddy who wanted to try one of these out. He had league, kind of while we're out here, he stopped by, picked up the We the People, and he actually took it out to league to use. So we're just testing one of them. But again, you saw they're both started pretty close to each other. This one's still at 275. So like I said, we did not throw a lot of swings on them. I want to say this one started just under 275 anyways. So I think putting some swings on it kind of helped. The one thing I didn't do, I always do, is USSSA stamp up. So let me rotate this and just test it again. We're not super mindful of exactly which sides we're hitting on or if we're rotating it right or whatever. I think Junior does the best of all of us of rotating it. So, I mean, the sides can be slightly different, but either way, as you're seeing here, yeah, 275. You're getting that amazing performance here from these bats, and they're not even close to broken in. It mashes 52s, mashes Pro-Ms. We'll talk about it a little more right here in the final thoughts. All right, we're complete with the Moonshot and the We the People. As I kind of mentioned earlier, the We the People's not currently with us, but he took it over to league, but we've got the Moonshot here. Junior's joining me here for kind of our final thoughts. Keltner was nice enough, just because we're on a time restriction and we do have one other bat we're going to demo tonight. He's out there picking up the balls for us, so he's not going to be part of the outro portion. But all in all with this, I've talked about it enough, so I figure I kind of bring Junior in. I love the kinetic platform, the 12.5-inch barrel, regardless of what end load you pick. The nice part is you can pick balanced, half ounce, full ounce. This one is a half ounce, again, from EHPathletics.com. Head over there. They've got a lot of cool options. Jeff comes up with some outstanding paint jobs as well. So that's the big thing for Monsta. With all their tech being the same currently, there'll be some new tech coming out late 2024. But if you want a two-piece, grab the two-piece with the handle you want and the paint job you want, and obviously the load you want. Or if you want that one-piece feel, grab the one-piece that has whatever you want as far as that goes. And I'll tell you, with the Moonshot and the We the People paint jobs, for me, some of the better ones, the We the People's is the ASA bat I actually currently have from Monsta I'm holding on to, along with one of my MX torches. And this Moonshot's probably gonna be the one I keep in my garage as far as my USSSA model. But for me, felt great. Like always, great sweet spot, mashes Pro-Ms, mashes 52s. This one didn't even move in compression, and we got right around 50 to 60 swings between 52s and Pro-Ms. You're gonna wanna get probably 100, 150 swings to really break it in. If you're using 52s, great, go ahead, 150, as many swings honestly as you want with those. I would, however, throw some Pro-Ms on this thing just to kind of really open it up, rotate it around, probably 100-ish, 50 to 100 Pro-Ms to really open it up. So if you grab this, just remember, this isn't a tantrum. It's not starting right at 250 out of the wrapper. So give it the swings, really open it up, and don't expect it to be immediately game ready. Don't go to league, tournament, hit it 15, 20 times, be like, man, this thing feels stiff, I don't like it. Make sure you kind of put the swings on it. But that's enough of me talking. Let me let Junior talk about it real quick before we kind of wrap this up.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Look, it's been a while. I hadn't had a chance to get back out on the channel. I got a 12-year-old that kind of keeps me going. We've been traveling a lot, but I found an opportunity, and I hadn't had a chance to swing for a while. It's been about
2 months. The last time he swung tournament anything was
about
with
2
us,
months, right?
2 months ago.
And so again, I thought, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit rusty, but hey, you know what? For somebody that hadn't swung in a while, I don't know you can find better forgiveness than this Monsta, especially for the 12.5-inch barrel. I mean, most 12.5-inch barrels, from what I've experienced in the time that I've been swinging 12.5s, I'm biased towards them. I like them. Cutting the ball, the control is great, but most 12.5-inch barrels don't really give you a lot of forgiveness. And if you haven't played in a while, it's definitely not going to be your friend to be away and then have to come out here and do some swings. But man, was this bat forgiving. I just by habit, I've always rotated the bats every swing, and I feel like there's no dead spots on this bat. At least this one in particular, I would imagine they're all very uniform, but this one in particular, it didn't matter which part of the bat. I rotated it, and I found consistency throughout the whole bat. Last time I was out here, I was averaging, mid 80s.
Mid to high 80s, yeah.
I was consistently finding, high 80s, low 90s, whether it be 52s, whether it be Pro-Ms. And again, guys, if you're looking for a bat that's super forgiving in those 12.5-inch barrels, you don't have to look further than this Monsta, man. It's a good bat. It definitely feels good.
Yeah, and just to sum it up super quick, because he just brought up Ronnie some things. Yeah, like you said, with 12.5s, usually when you get those shorter barrels, you're trading off some forgiveness for that kind of sweet spot performance. With this, it reminds me a lot of the Brady, which to me, being at that 12-inch Brady is still the most forgiving bat I've swung. You get max performance all over that barrel. These are dangerously close to that, to be honest. And once you really break them in, I think they perform right there with the Brady as well. And if you're somebody you're kind of on the board if you're a one-piece person or not, the nice part is the feel of this one almost gives you two-piece type of feel for those guys who aren't really one-piece guys. And even for the guys that want that one-piece feel, it still swings like a traditional one-piece. So you get the traditional one-piece, the way it swings. I know it kind of sounds confusing. How can it feel like both? But Junior's kind of always, up until I gave him that kind of one-piece proton, he's been a two-piece person. Yeah. And this is one of the ones for him, like he mentioned, it's super easy to swing. So you don't necessarily have to be a one-piece person to swing it. Again, any kinetic platform will work. Grab the MOD you want, grab the load you want, the paint job, and go from there. Stay tuned. EHP Athletics is a good place. Monsta Athletics, if you want kind of the traditional kinetic. I think they have a few others dropping here soon as well. But keep your eyes on all of them. Don't have a discount code for them, but I promise you they're worth the price. They're going to last you, and their warranty is basically a lifetime warranty. You can hop over to monsta.com, buy a warranty for any of these, keep your order number, and if this thing breaks, let's say 2 years down the road, all you do is you use the one-time warranty you bought, you send it to Monsta 2 years later, 3 years later, whatever it is, as long as you have that $110 warranty, you've got a bat for basically ever. So now you've got a bat that's going to last you. And I've yet to break it. Actually, I broke one kinetic. It had about 600-700 swings on it. We broke it at a cold tournament up in the mountains. Broke it about a year and a half after I had it, sent it back, and now I've got another one, and it's still lasting forever. So you're getting a bat for 3 or 4 years. So even if the price is slightly elevated, it's a bat that's going to last you forever. So I've rambled on enough here in the final thoughts. Should have been a lot quicker than this. I apologize. But either way, EHPathletics.com is where you'll find the Moonshot, the We the People. Highly recommend, and I promise you, you won't be supporting. There's not really a better business you can support. Jeff and them run a kind of a great show out there. Go ahead, follow Jeff Eshelman on Facebook, and you'll kind of get the early preview to all the stuff they're going to release in the future. But either way, hope it's helped you decide if you want to grab one of these, grab something else, whatever it might be. If you ever have questions, comments, concerns, averagesslowpitch.com. There's a contact us page. Any of the other social medias, the comments, whatever it might be. Regardless, appreciate you supporting the channel. Have a great night. Take care.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.